Wow! Incredible!
Welcome in, everybody. How are you all doing on this wonderful Tuesday evening? We're live with Prize Smash number 41. Welcome in. Let me say hello to everybody that I see. Gigantic Pingu, of course, sponsoring Cuphead to the surprise of no one. Priyao is here with the 5-month subscription. Thank you so much, Priyao. Of course, I appreciate your support. Love to see it. Sickest, welcome in. We got Mona Pizza, who was first. Mona Pizza, congratulations on that incredible accomplishment. Daster is here. We've got BP. We've got Dandelion goes back after a hiatus. We've got Dagaboo, Hyperactive BS. All right. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. We've got a bit of a fun little tournament here. Leah, welcome in. Welcome in. I see you messaged in the Smash CPU Discord. It's your first time catching a stream. Happy to have you here. Rookie Blunders, welcome in. We've got a very interesting lineup tonight. We've got some familiar faces. You know, you've seen...
Wow!
Ooh,
Incredible!
Hyperactive BS for 6 months. Oh boy, me oh my. Hyperactive BS, thank you so much for your subscription. Rookie Blunders, please say hello to Margot for me as well. Ninjaguar, welcome in. Happy to have you all here. We've seen Bomberman, we've seen Samus, we've seen Zero, we've seen Sans, we've seen Knuckles, but you haven't seen all these guys, and they're all fighters tonight. Some brawlers, some sword fighters, some gunners, and I couldn't tell you what is what. I can't tell you what their movesets are. So we're going based on vibes tonight. We're going based on vibes. And let me pull in Trenton462, first-time caster, is the one who designed this tournament overall. So Trenton, how you doing?
I am doing well.
Excellent. I'm so happy to have you finally on the cast. I feel like you've been around for probably a few months now as a regular participant, and yet only your first time joining me. And it's such a fun tournament, too.
I have played in every Smash tournament ever and won every time.
Oh, that's true, actually. To be fair, that's true. You are on, what, a 41 win streak, I think?
I am on a 41 win streak. This is correct.
Yeah, or I guess 40 win streak, right? You're going for 41 tonight.
Correct. This is true.
Okay, yeah. So for everybody else, you're going to have to try to take down Trenton tonight. And, of course, Trenton has the co-caster boon. So if he doesn't win, he'll probably win the consolation prize. 40 streams. Actually, we're probably at more than 40 streams at this point. I was thinking about that because for those of you who know, I'm planning a 1-year special, which is on June 10th, or I guess June 11th. June 10th would have been last year's first stream. But I noticed when I was going through the prize smashes, it won't quite be 52 prize smashes before we do that. But that's because I had a beta period before I did prize smash. So we're just going to celebrate 1 year of streaming versus 52 prize smashes, you know? But yeah, 1 year special. Watch out for that. I'm building a form right now. The difference for the 1 year special is going to be, instead of me randomly picking CPUs, you guys are going to be able to choose who you want to fight on your behalf, and we'll run a big tournament, kind of like how they do over in the Smash CPU Discord. You know, more of a traditional tournament. So think about who you're going to want to represent you in that one, and hopefully I'll get that form out in the next week or two. So be on the lookout for that. And Mahioko, welcome in. Yeah, it is just Mii's. Also, hello, Tarify. I don't think I said hello to you, but welcome in. Welcome in. It is just Mii's. Everything is Mii's tonight, even though you might be tricked, thinking, oh, that's Samus. No, it's not. It's a Mii wearing a Samus costume. But, Trenton, what are you thinking of this particular roster? Who do you think has the leg up on anybody else?
If I had to guess, I would definitely go with Mii Fighter.
Mii Fighter, really? Mii Fighter has never won a tournament before, so that's kind of a bold prediction.
This is true, but we have been seeing recently some underdogs taking some pretty big wins.
Okay, all right. I mean, I think it's a bold prediction. I mean, I guess to be fair, both sides of the bracket are looking relatively even. I would say Mii Fighter probably has a pretty good chance, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got, let's see. I should turn off this waveform, by the way. It's just picking up our voices and the music, but you know, I guess maybe we should leave that on, and then we can see exactly what our voices look like when we're talking. Actually, only you can see your voice. It doesn't pick up my voice. You should talk.
Yeah.
See? Look at that. Beautiful.
My
Wonderful.
voice is beautiful.
It's magical. Behind the 8 Ball, welcome in. Sponsoring Mii Fighter. So, apparently everybody's really feeling it tonight. Mii Fighter is the way to go. But so I don't know anything about the Mii Fighters. I'm gonna be completely honest. The only Mii Fighter, well, we've run 2 Mii Fighters in the past on this channel. Sans has been in a couple tournaments, and then we had Noah Schnapp as a Mii like a few months ago, and they've never made it far at all. So, and in both of those cases, I think they were both Mii gunners. So it's gonna be a little bit different to have some brawlers and sword fighters in there, see how their move sets kind of match up against each other. I kind of randomed everybody's move sets, so we'll have to see. When Tarify plays, they love to play as Mii brawlers. Now that's interesting. I feel like there would be better up close and personal fighters than the Mii brawler, but part of it's the fun. You know, you got to do what's fun. Going to be different tonight all the way. Yeah, well, everybody is going to be different. Everybody is sponsoring a Mii Fighter tonight. Although, worth noting, Tails, no support. Akira, no support. And Altair and the Dragonborn. No sponsors for any of these classic characters. Virtua Fighters, Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, and of course Sonic. You know, none of them have any representatives, but Bomberman, Cuphead, Creeper, Doomslayer. These guys are looking pretty good. And okay, Tarify switches over to Akira. We've seen Akira be a pretty effective assist trophy. We might even see some duplicates on the field tonight because we've got a number of assist trophy fighters, and assist trophies are enabled. Which one is Tails? Tails is number 16. And Jaguar switches over to the Tails sponsor. Okay, we're starting to spread out a little bit. We've hit our 10 minutes, but I'll give you guys a couple minutes to finalize your selections here while I go over the rules for anybody who's new or wants a reminder of how this works. This is SmashTourney. Of course, this roster is a little bit different than normal, but the rules are still the same. Before the stream, you can sponsor a fighter that you think is going to win the whole thing. For each match that they win, you get 3 points. Before each match, we'll have a minute to predict the outcome. Making a prediction will get you 1 point, and making the correct prediction will get you an additional point. There's 15 matches, so you can get 30 points from predictions, and if your sponsored fighter wins the whole tournament, they'll get a total of 12. So 42 is the magic number that we're looking for tonight. Whoever has the most points at the end of the night will win a $10 gift card. For any predictions that you made, though, however many you entered, you'll have an entry into the consolation prize raffle, which we'll do at the very end of the stream for $5. So even if the night's not going great for you, you can still make your predictions, and you can still win a nice little consolation prize. And in addition to that, we've got 2 other special prizes that have never been won before for getting 15 of 15 on predictions or 0 of 15 on predictions, which we're calling the gold and anti-gold prizes. If you get 0 of 15 or 15 out of 15, you get $10, which is the same as the grand prize. So go with what your heart tells you. Maybe you want to go for the anti-gold tonight if it's not starting out so hot. Or maybe go for the gold. I mean, everybody's going for the gold, really. But hopefully everybody's feeling pretty confident in their picks. Only Altair remains unsponsored. So we'll see how that pays off. He's up against Bear. Bear is maybe a dark horse in this tournament. Or maybe Altair is the dark horse. But you know what? I've been talking a lot. I've been yapping. Nobody wants to hear me yap unless it's about the actual games themselves. Let's close up these sponsorships and start the tournament, shall we? Let's go, as Mario says.
Mario does say this.
He does say it. We're going to start this one. We've got round 1. We've got, 8 matches in round 1. Our first matchup here is Mii Fighter versus 0. Predict 1 for Mii Fighter and predict 2 for Mii Fighter. Predict 1 for Cat. Predict 2 for 0. I believe Cat is a brawler and 0 is a swordsman. So do with that information what you will. People are really thinking Mii Fighters got this one. Cat for the win. Predict. I don't know. I don't know enough about these kinds of matchups. I mean, I would like to think that a sword is probably slightly more effective than claws, but you never know. User Fifu, welcome in. Welcome in. Q predict 2. Okay, well, we got 14 votes in, and it's pretty close to split. Nobody really knows how this one's gonna go.
I think I know how this is going to go.
Did you get your vote in? I don't even see you. I don't think you voted yet.
I don't think I need to vote because I think the chat knows that I know what's going to happen.
That's true. I mean, okay. As soon as we start, you're going to have to let us know if you think Mii Fighter is going to win or Mii Fighter.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen is Mii Fighter is going to get off to an early lead and get a stock off on Mii Fighter, who will then get a stock off on Mii Fighter.
Okay.
Then, once Mii Fighter gets the final stock off, it'll be a pretty decisive win.
Okay, but what you're saying is there is no 2-stock in this particular matchup.
There is no 2-stock in this particular matchup. That is what I am saying.
All right, let's see if Trenton has the script. Predictions are closed. Away we go with the start of Prize Smash number 41. They've got blacked out faces. We're not allowed to see them. But we do have Cat versus 0. All right, they're mostly jumping at the moment. Zero's sword not looking quite as large as it does when he's an assist trophy. A nice spike from Cat, but not very much damage. All right. We're gonna see, maybe the items will make a big impact on this one. All right, Zero got got Jeff, not Doctor, right? Jeff. Doing a little bit of damage here with these missiles. But Cat able to dodge them for the most part. A nice body slam from Cat. And we're tied at 69% each. And can Cat recover? Yes, Cat can, in fact, recover. And there's a Pokeball for 0. It is the Alolan Vulpix, who Cat just pushes off the edge. So Alolan Vulpix will die as soon as it lived. All right, a nice up move from 0 there, and a nice side move, but not enough to take out Cat. Cat is resilient. Cat's got 9 lives. You'd think it was 2, and wow, the jump on Zero's head. It's enough to take out 0. So, according to Trenton's script, there is going to be no 2-stock in this one. So expect a comeback from 0 here very shortly. Fletchling in play for Cat. Oh my god, Cat doing a lot of damage. Some furious swiping going on right there. Zero's got to be careful if he wants any chance of living through this. Cat's about to get Final Smash, so is 0. 0 has Final Smash first. And he is going to use it immediately. And Cat is not going to die. Who has his Final Smash and an assist trophy. It's Dylan the Armadillo, our friendly sheriff. But Cat's Final Smash is gone. So 0 does get the return KO. But the flurry of fists, and Cat will take down Zero. Acrobatic.
Just as I predicted.
I gotta be careful now when I'm making my selections on my app here. Did Mii Fighter win or did Mii Fighter win? In fact, Mii Fighter did win that one. 57% of you believed in that. And Dandelion Ghost, making her first appearance back after a break, has that Mii Fighter 1 sponsor and starts out strong. 8 of you getting that prediction correct. All right. On we go to our second matchup, which I believe is potentially another Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter matchup. We've got Samus versus Bomberman. Predict 3 for Samus and predict 4 for Bomberman. Of course, we've seen Samus a lot, except for it's not really Samus, guys. It's actually a Mii disguised as Samus. And we also have Bomberman, who's not really Bomberman. Or is it Bomberman? Many people thought Bomberman was going to be a fighter in Smash Ultimate. Of course, disappointed many people when he was just a just a reskin of the Mii Fighter. All right. It's actually Samus disguised as a Mii, disguised as Samus. Best bomber disguise since the Unabomber. Wow, okay. That could be true. All right, I mean, it's pretty close to 50-50 again. Nobody really knows where this one's going. I feel like anybody that's able to get the most predictions right through these first 8 matches is maybe going to have the best chance of winning the whole thing. Once you get a feel for these different movesets of these Mii Fighters, maybe it'll be a little bit easier to see where things are headed. All right, make sure to get those predictions in. If you haven't already, I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds. Last call. Predict 3 for Samus. Predict 4 for Bomberman. Did Samus really need another clone fighter? Yes. Yes, it was important. If Bomberman wins, I know the cuteness strat is winning. All right, well, there might be some truth to that. Predictions are closed. And away we go. Again, blacked out faces, so you never really know who is who, but we do have Samus versus Bomberman as we head to the Animal Crossing Island. Some relaxing island music, and Samus with a nice start here. 44% damage onto Bomberman, 54% damage onto Bomberman. I don't know if Bomberman knows that he's supposed to attack. All right, there we go. A little bit of a bowling ball strat coming out from Bomberman. Maybe he thought it was a bomb, but grabbed the bowling ball instead? Curious. But, ooh, we do have the sheriff. Once again, a different sheriff than Dylan the Armadillo. We actually have the real sheriff who is gone, or who gets Bomberman out for his first stock. Bomberman's got a lot of ground to make up at the moment.
I admittedly know very little about this game. I'm just wondering, the shape of the projectiles coming from the sheriff's gun.
That was an intentional decision on Sakurai's part. You can thank him for that.
I see.
If it's got you feeling a particular way. And then, of course, if you look in the back, we also have a giant scrotum.
Well, this is known.
This is known. All right, Bomberman has Final Smash available. If he wants to use it, he may need to. If he has any chance of coming back into this, and he does, in fact, land the Final Smash. Is it enough to take out Samus, though? Takamaru just jumping, trying to do something. A nice spike, and that will actually take out Samus, but it does not get rid of her Final Smash meter. So she's going to get her Final Smash very shortly, and Bomberman, sitting at 80%, is going to have to do something magical to avoid a KO here. As Girahim is also in play for Samus. And, okay, Girahim finishes the job. Samus is going to walk home with that win pretty handily. Bomberman did not take advantage of his moveset very effectively in that one. So Samus is going to get that win. Let me make sure that I do this correctly in the app. And that is great news for Hyperactive BS with that sponsor. But only 2 people are alive with their perfect possible predictions. That's Hyperactive BS and user Fifu. Very interesting. Only 2 people could potentially get the gold through 2 matches. This is truly a bummer, man. All right, on we go to match number 3, where we do in fact have Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter. Predict 5 for Altair from Assassin's Creed, and predict 6 for Bear. I have no idea how that icon got there, because it's definitely not Disney's version of Winnie the Pooh. It is just Bear. Lots of people feel like Bear has it, though. 2-to-1 advantage at the moment. What do you think, Trenton?
I think... Hold on. Let me check the script. Ooh. Ooh.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's tricky.
It's okay. That's why we have pictures. Which picture do you think is more threatening?
Yeah, there are 2 pictures, and it does look like Mii Fighter is more threatening with the red shirt.
Oh, okay. So the one with the red shirt, you gotta be watching out for that one. I'll let the viewers decide which one of the red shirts is potentially more threatening. Tarify, a bit indecisive here, waffling back and forth between 5 and 6. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case anybody wants to drop their votes. And I will mention that 2 people are also alive for the anti-gold behind the 8-ball and Daster the Heavy, who did win last week. We'll have to see how this goes. All right, with that, hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. Predictions are closed. Match number 3 of Altair versus Bear, which you wouldn't know by looking at the preview here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Anti-gold does count as winning. I mean, it gets you as much as first place. And it would be a world first. SmashTourney anti-gold. All right, Altair really liking this tornado move. But the Bear has range. Look at these grenades from the Bear. He's just bomb after bomb for the Bear. Has an assist trophy, but can't seem to land it. Altair with these combos, preventing Bear from using it, finally gets it out, and it is Guile, but Altair manages to actually throw Guile really far away from the plane of playing, I guess. But Altair has to be careful, needs to be able to recover here. Guile might actually be able to do damage, but no, Altair able to escape from Guile, but now Bear sitting at 108%. We do have the Care Bear Rainbow advantage, it's true. The Bear starring Jeremy Allen White. It could be. He might be under the bear suit. You never know. All right, the stage is moving. They got to be careful of the boundary here. The Bear again puts down another explosive. And it's Altair to draw first blood. Misses the spike though, although I think the Bear may have had a little bit of invulnerability. They're both about to get final smash, but of course Altair had an advantage being 1 stock up. And not enough for the KO, and Bear tries to go for the finish, but Altair jumps over the Bear. And now they both have their final smash. Who will use it first? The Bear will use it first, and Altair is gone. Bear also gets the assist trophy. It is Shovel Knight. Another character that many people thought would be a playable fighter in Ultimate. But no, only Bear and Altair are playable fighters in this one. And we do have Black Knight as well in play for Bear. Altair has to be very, very careful. But Altair has final smash available again. This could be the comeback that he needs. Needs to not get hit by the Black Knight here. Needs to do a little bit more damage to the Bear to have a chance. Gotta dodge one hit here. And is this enough? The knockback isn't enough to get the Bear. Can he recover? Yes, he can. Master Ball, it's Deoxys for the Bear. And that gets Altair. Wow, all right. SmashTourney indeed, Gold DXJ. Welcome in. Just in time to watch Bear take down Altair for that win. And now one person remains perfect in tonight's tournament, and that is user Fifu with the score of 3 of 3. And of course, 2 people still alive with the anti-gold possibility of Behind the 8 Ball and Daster the Heavy. All right. But it is Dandelion Ghost and Mona Pizza tied in first. 8 points apiece, 2 of 3. Hyperactive BS not too far behind. And also BP not too far behind. As we move on to match number 4, we've got another Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter matchup. This time we've got Pig versus the Dragonborn from Skyrim. Predict 7 for Pig, predict 8 for Dragonborn, who I will probably call Skyrim incorrectly a number of times throughout tonight, depending on how far the Dragonborn goes. Ooh, so far, the Pig opens up with a little bit of an early advantage, and Priyal brings it right back for the Dragonborn. His friends call him Dova. Dova Keen.
Now, according to my research, Skyrim runs around with a sword and a helmet.
He does.
Is this correct?
Yep.
And Pig drops cooked pork chop if you kill him with fire aspect.
That is actually true, but you can breed the pigs.
Yes, you can use carrots or beetroots.
That's true, and it is a sustainable food source if you do it that way. I don't know that it works that way with the Dragonborn.
Does the Dragonborn eat carrots or beetroots?
I don't think so. I
Then
would
it
guess.
might
I
not
would
work
guess
that
that
way.
he's specifically a carnivore. All right, let's see if that's true. Let's see. I mean, Pig's got the slight advantage here with that 1 extra vote of 13 total votes. Is the Dragonborn breedable? Well, I'm sure the internet has an opinion on that. Closing the predictions and getting started right now. He eats whatever I'm damn cooking.
3, 2, 1, go!
I saw Dragonborn earlier and got really excited about how someone did that with a Mii, and then I remember that Skyrim used that term differently. Alright, well, we are on Windy Hill Zone from the Sonic franchise. A bit sad that we don't get Knuckles or Tails on this particular map, maybe later on in the night. Oh, but Dragonborn does manage to grab the assist trophy, but can't place it down because Pig is doing so much damage, but there's the Burrowing Snagret. Here to be a nuisance to Pig. Although Pig honestly has done a lot of damage in his brawler form. Burrowing Snagret tends to stick around for quite a while though, so Pig needs to be careful here. Of course, the map actually kind of playing out to Pig's advantage, and though Snagret hits him right into an assist trophy, it is Samurai Goro, who is kind of ineffective at the moment. It's actually Pig doing all the damage to the Dragonborn. Nothing from Samurai Goro, and that is not enough to take out the Dragonborn, somehow still alive, as Samurai Goro will check out. A Pokeball in play. Oh, but Pig jumps into the flaming sword and maybe as prophesized goes down first, but they're both so close to their final smash. As we are stage morphing away, and they are both able to survive the stage morph, which is important. Pig's the first one to get final smash. Will he use it? Dragonborn right behind him. Dragonborn will use it first, but Pig is able to recover and dodge most of that damage. It's now up to Pig to use the final smash in return. Does use it immediately. Inkay on the ground. Going to be rather ineffective. No tripping while Dragonborn is up in the air, but not enough to get the KO. Alright. A nice block from the Dragonborn, though. And a nice bowling ball movement. We got Nightmares, so we're about to not see what happens here. Our last chance to see how this ends. Alright, so far it's very close. 44 seconds left. Somebody's off. Okay, we finally get a little bit of vision once again. Pig going for the spike, but not able to get it. Dovahkiin actually gets Pac-Man Ghost, and now Pig can't recover. The blunder from Pig to go for the spike off the edge put him in such a bad position, and it is in fact the Dragonborn that will get the win in that one. The Pig will go down. Maybe a fan favorite, but unfortunately will go no further. And user Fifu loses out on that perfect streak. And Daster the Heavy goes 1 for 4, which means that the only extra prize tonight besides consolation and grand prize is the anti-gold. And it is possible for Behind the 8 Ball to get it. Currently 0 for 4, but the only one that could potentially win a bonus tonight. On we go. Heart is broken, Pig is out, but now we've got Cuphead versus Creeper.
Ooh, interesting fact about Cuphead.
Okay, I'm
His
listening.
original name was actually Puckman.
Really? Why did they change it? Okay, and with that, we're gonna get started 30 seconds early. No, Cuphead, one of the few Mii Fighters that is actually a total reskin of the fighter that, or I guess of the character that they're trying to be. I believe Vault Boy, Cuphead, and Sans? No, not Sans. Sans has a helmet. Who's the other one? There's one other one that's an actual, like, total reskin. Can Cuphead do it? Can Cuphead take down Creeper?
Oh, man.
So we, back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Can Cuphead do it? Can Creeper do it? I mean, I would think that Porcelain is maybe a little bit vulnerable to explosions, but we'll have to see what Creeper is capable of dishing out here against Cuphead. We got predictions closed, and away we go. Hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. A brawler versus a gunner on a gigantic map. Okay, Cuphead firing into the air instead of towards Creeper. Not necessarily a great sign. Don't fear the Creeper, says Mona Pizza. Now that is a great Blue Oyster Cult reference. Let's see if Cuphead is brave enough for that exact scenario. But so far it is Creeper to do almost all the damage. Cuphead missing. Oh, nope, finally gets off a nice little combo there for some extra damage. On a gigantic Pingu map. All right, Yuri from Fatal Frame will make an appearance here. Gonna fatally freeze some people. Maybe. I guess it is kind of significant. Cuphead has taken quite a lot of damage here, although Creeper now not in position to take advantage of it. Assist trophy will go to Cuphead if he picks it up. Dr. Wily, a great assist trophy, can potentially do a lot of damage. It is KOable, but will Cuphead or Creeper do anything about it? Okay, Creeper able to block the damage. Maybe the size of this map is going to be to Creeper's advantage here, though does freeze, dodges that attack, and now they're sitting at about 136% each. One major hit could be the difference in this one. They're both about to get final smash from the meter. Cuphead will draw first blood. Creeper goes down first after immediately obtaining final smash. So Creeper's going to have to build that back up as we are stage morphing away to Super Mario Galaxy. To Good Egg Galaxy, in fact. Cuphead going for the knockout punch! And he does! Cuphead loses no stocks. And he will move on to the quarterfinals against either Akira or Vault Boy. We'll have to see who that is in the end. But it is Cuphead moving forward. Great news for Gigantic Pingu, who of course is not playing anymore. But that is okay. Maybe Pingu will still win anyways. It is BP in the sole lead at the moment with 11 points. Dandelion Ghost and Mona Pizza not far behind, and really only a 3-point spread across the top 10, so it's absolutely still anybody's game. Lots of Pingu references happening. When are they not? On we move to matchup number 6. We've got Akira, Virtua Fighter, versus Vault Boy from the hit new Prime Video show, Fallout.
I watched that show. All of the episodes of it.
Yeah? Yeah? What do you think? What's your opinion?
have the show was 8 episodes long, and each episode they filmed it.
Really? You don't see that so often these days. Hopefully that will inspire you guys to maybe subscribe to Amazon Prime so that you can watch Fallout on Amazon Prime Video, and then you can use your Amazon Prime subscription and connect it to Twitch, and then give me the money that Bezos is giving out for free. Thank you for this segue. On we go for matchup number 6. Hopefully everybody's got their votes in. BP, make sure to... oh, wait. Oh, you just have 13 there. Oh, yeah. Behind the 8 ball, you should switch. It's either 11 or 12. 11 for Akira and 12 for Mii Fighter. So I'll give you a second to fix it, in case you wish to do so. 11 for Akira, 12 for Vault Boy. All right. Well, that's about all the time we've got as we head on into matchup number 6. Predictions are closed, and away we go. Akira, great movie.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we are on one of the classic Kirby stages as Vault Boy, starting out a bit at a disadvantage over Akira. Now, Trenton, as a connoisseur of the Fallout TV show, what does the 11 mean on Vault Boy's back? Could you maybe tell me? Can you tell the audience?
Yes, of course. This is actually 111, which signifies the time of day at which there are 3 of the same number on the clock.
Oh, it's 111. You're right. You're so right. Thank you for that fact. And of course, Vault Boy using that to his advantage gets the KO on Akira early here. And actually, Lynn, this could be an instant KO, actually. So, oh wait, the stage morph! It's gonna take out Akira! Okay, well, Vault Boy, that was all him. Akira never had a chance in that one, unfortunately. Vault Boy will get that win. And of course, that is great news for... What number is this? 12? Great news for Priyao! Congratulations, Priyao, for that one. All right, good stuff, I guess. BP and Priya now tied for first place. 4 points now separate the top 10 as we move forward into our next Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter matchup. These are the games of all time. That's true. That's what we were going for in this particular roster. Now we've got Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter. Behind the 8 ball, you could have gone 0 for 15, but you did miss the prediction on the last one when you said predict 13 instead of 11 or 12. So hopefully you can go 0 for 14, but you're not going to be able to get 15, unfortunately. Good effort though. Good effort. So we've got
Wait, can I guess?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not exactly sure if I'm familiar with these characters. Is this Master Chief from Halo versus Captain Knuckles from The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack?
Yes and yes to both.
I knew it, man.
Now, Master Chef from the Halo series is also a reskin of Samus.
Oh, and Master Chef is also from The Bear on HBO.
Correct, and we saw the bear earlier in tonight's tournament. And we will even be seeing the bear once again, up against a Mii Fighter, actually, from Skyrim.
Right.
Oh, it's on Hulu. Thank you.
It is on Hulu.
Thank you, Priya. All right, okay. All right. We've got Doomslayer versus Knuckles. Predict 13 for Mii Fighter and predict 14 for Mii Fighter. Knuckles does have his own show. I don't know what channel it's on. I'm going to assume it's... I couldn't guess, actually. Maybe HBO? Find out for yourselves. Let's see who's got it. Is it Doomslayer? It's Paramount Plus exclusive. Thank you, Priyao knows their stuff. Predictions for match number 7 are closed. And away we go. It was all right, says Jaguar. Okay, I did not know it was out yet. And it's a glowing endorsement from Jaguar, so make sure to go subscribe to Paramount Plus and then use your Paramount Plus subscription to give me a Twitch Prime subscription. And
this is fitting. Are they on Candy Island?
They are on an island with an elephant in the background that Mike is a huge fan of. Those of you who know Mike, who was our co-caster last week, whose name I do not know the name of the elephant. But he's considered a stage hazard, apparently. That's what I learned. And Waluigi in play. But Knuckles doing actually quite a lot of damage to Doomslayer, but Waluigi showing why he deserves to be a fighter in Smash Ultimate. Oh my god, Waluigi's going crazy. Are you guys hearing these noises from Waluigi? Alright, these are looking more like the fighters that we know and love, playing off the edge as they always want to do, as we do get Rodin in play for Knuckles, so this is a good one. And oh, the headbutt into the Rodin kick! And Doomslayer is gonna go down first. But Knuckles sitting at 116%. It's not over yet. Doomslayer has the final smash available, but it is ticking down, and Knuckles very close to getting his final smash. Will Doomguy use it? Knuckles has it available now, and Doomguy maybe in a bad spot, but uses it immediately. And Knuckles is able to dodge most of it. Alucard, of course, coming out for Knuckles as well, doing so much damage. Can Doomguy recover? No, he cannot. Where is Knuckles' snout? It was cut off, unfortunately. It was the sacrifice to get him into the Smash roster. It is Knuckles that is going home with that win. Unfortunately, Doomguy will not go any further. And that's going to put Priao in sole first place at the moment with 15 points. 5 points now separate the top 10. We're starting to see a little bit of differentiation here. Make sure to continue making those predictions. Of course, you can still win a consolation prize. And Behind the 8 Ball is 0 for 6. Here we go. We've got our last matchup of round 1. We've got Sans Undertale versus Tails. And if Tails wins, we will see a Knuckles and Tails matchup. Or will we be seeing the Knuckles and Sans matchup? Only one way to find out, and that's by making your predictions. Predict 15 for Sans, predict 16 for Tails. I don't know how I feel about this one. I know it's a Mii Gunner versus a Mii Gunner. That's about all I know. Sans has not had a lot of success in our tournaments that he's made an appearance in. But this is Tails' first time, and maybe it's tail time, as Gex would say. Why wasn't Gex a playable fighter? Hopefully Gex will be in Smash 6. Gex mentioned. Gex is in Pokemon. I don't believe that. Alright, hopefully everybody's in that wants to be. We do have Sans versus Tails. Maybe Sans, Skull, Heads versus Tails. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'll leave it.
Sans under Tails?
Oh!
What?
Oh, what? Somebody clip that. Clip that. That was a good joke. We can go viral with that one. Sans under Tails. Sans under Tails. Okay, predictions are closed. Here we go. Oh man, truly echo fighters of each other here. Mii Gunner versus Mii Gunner. Tails is a top confirmed. Alright, well, so far, Tails doing a little bit of the early damage to Sans here, although it is pretty close. Tails, actually now starting to miss a lot of his attacks, but not that one. Sans gonna have to be careful here that he can recover, and he can't! Sans goes down and loses an early stock! Tails only at 30%, and Sans is gonna have to make something happen here. Pyukumuku, oh, the stage morph! Oh my god, we're on spirit tracks. They're both saved by the stage on this one. Although, Tails actually gonna be taking quite a lot of damage from the stage. Can Sans make the comeback here? There's a Pokeball up front. Tails got to be careful. Does manage to get it, but he can't put it down just yet. Sans able to do a lot of damage. The Pokeball does drop down, though it is Ditto. We're gonna have Tails and Tails versus Sans. Sans able to get back onto the train without taking any damage from the tracks. There's another Pokeball in play. Tails got it again. There's another one. It's Scizor. This is not good for Sans. Tails still at 2 stuck. Sans has Final Smash available. And Scizor, it actually dies to the track, so Sans still technically alive, but Tails! Well, it is tail time. And it is true, in fact, that Tails will crush Sans. Under his boot. Under his tails. All right, so Tails takes down Sans in that one. And of course, that's great news for the 2/3 of you that predicted the Tails outcome in that one. And unfortunately, anybody that believed in Sans, like Hyperactive BS, your journey will go no further. Of course, you could still win. You never know. But it is Priao now, 2 points ahead of the competition. 5 points still separate the top 10 through the first half of this tournament. We're about to start differentiating quite significantly as we move into the second round, where we're going to get some extra 3 points for those of you with sponsors who are still in the tournament. Who will challenge Priao for that top spot? To start out, we do have Cat versus Samus. Predict 1 for Cat and predict 3 for Samus. Now, we did see Cat have a pretty great round against Zero. And Samus easily took down Bomberman in the first round. Bomberman didn't really know how to attack. Now, you told us the script for Cat's first match. Could you maybe care to share what your opinion is on the second match that Cat is appearing in? Does Cat have this one? Is it Samus?
Absolutely, I can share my opinion on this.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hold on, I gotta look up in the script.
Okay. Remember to look at the pictures.
Yes, yeah. I do not understand the words.
Cat versus Samus. Was that the Ariana Grande and Jeanette McCurdy show on Nickelodeon? It was indeed, actually. And that's a little known fact that Sakurai was a big fan of that TV show and wanted to make sure that both of those girls were included in the final roster for Smash Ultimate.
Here we go. I found it in the script. It says that the winner, is Dan Schneider.
Really? Okay. So, unfortunately, Dan Schneider with another win. Somebody needs to take that man down. But he gets a win by default in this one because we do have Cat versus Sam. And predictions are closed. Away we go. Someone needs to kill him brutal style. Well, you're going to have to hope for the next matchup of Bear versus Dragonborn. One of them could potentially take down Dan Schneider. All right, but Cat is doing so much damage to Samus. Of course, this is a dangerous map. These breakable tiles. Oh my God! They're both able to recover, but that was so close. Taking advantage of the positioning. Assist trophy, which Cat's gonna grab. We see Rodin again. We just saw Rodin. He's back for more. Samus, gotta be careful here. Oh, but Cat can't recover! An SD from Cat! And Rodin just jumping around, not able to hit Samus at all. Perfect, masterful dodging from Samus. Another assist trophy in play, which it looks like Samus is going to grab. It is the Chain Chomp. Perhaps fitting for this map. Cat, gotta be careful. Samus able to recover. Cat needs to dodge this Chain Chomp. Does manage to block that instance of damage, but Samus freezes Cat in place. Another assist trophy. Cat's got it in his cap, and this could take Samus out of the map to a different island. Can Samus break out? Yes, Samus broke out the first time, but has to dodge. No! Cat goes down! A second SD from Cat! And Samus will move on. All right, the only actual Smash fighter on the roster will move on to the semifinals, and of course, that's great news for BP with that sponsorship. Let's see who can catch BP. Clearly, BP managed to catch Priyao. It's now a fight for first place among those of you at the top. All right, on to matchup number 10. We've got Bear versus Dragonborn. Predict 6 for Bear. Predict 8 for Dragonborn. One of these is going to have to take on Samus, a veteran of SmashTourney, a win under her belt. No wins for I almost said Pooh. It's not Pooh, it's Bear. Bear and Dragonborn, Skyrim. Now, I would say, realistically speaking, I feel like Dragonborn maybe has an advantage here. I feel like Dragonborn's probably killed a bear or two in his time.
This is true, but I do also believe that Bear has probably killed the Skyrim or two in his.
That's a great point. Maybe this will be a stalemate. Maybe this will be our first sudden death matchup of the night. Only one way to find out. Hopefully everybody's got their votes in. I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case anybody's feeling like Bear or Dragonborn has a particular advantage. This is maybe one of the more skewed results of the night. We've got Bear with 2/3 of the votes. 8 votes behind Bear. All right. Votes are closed. Away we go. Bear versus Dragonborn. Ooh, a relatively small map. Maybe a little bit of an advantage for Dragonborn being better at close combat, although we did see Bear use explosives to his advantage in his first round matchup. Maybe he's looking to do it again. Bomb gonna explode, do a little bit of damage to both parties. I don't think either of these fighters know exactly how to play on this slightly slanted map, although Dragonborn, nice up tilt there. Takamaru, another sword fighter, joining Mr. Dragonborn Skyrim. And Bear has to be careful here. I'm not sure he's going to be able to recover. Does dodge Takamaru, though. But not for long. And Bear is gone. So Dragonborn goes up early, full stock, advantage. But Bear is doing some return damage, gets a Pokeball as we head to one of the bigger maps in the game. Of course, the lava will be an instant KO at 100%, so Dragonborn's got to be very careful here. Bear could play this really well. A perfect block from Bear. Needs to get a KO here if he wants a chance to stay in this thing. Dragonborn, got to be careful. Bear electing to play it down below. Not really sure what he's doing. Assist trophy. It is Claptrap. Not to be confused with Claptrap from Borderlands, who is not a playable character in Smash Ultimate. And there's the spike into the lava, and Bear has Final Smash available as well. Right after Dragonborn loses the Final Smash due to death by lava, stage morph as we head back to the Star Fox map. Bear about to lose the Final Smash, never used it in the end, but does get Knuckle Joe. So potentially has the ability to come back here. Is going to need to stay alive at 92% at the moment. Knuckle Joe stuck at the moment down below. Is going to despawn without having done any damage to Dragonborn whatsoever. First row da, says Dragonborn. But Bear at 119% gets Metagross. So this could potentially do some damage. It is a small map. Dragonborn's gotta be careful. He's stuck. He's stunned. He's at 100% damage himself. Well, 91. His Final Smash is ticking down. He does use it. Bear is gone. The Dragonborn will be taking on Samus in the semifinals. So a bit of an underdog win in this one. And that's great news for I don't know who, because I don't know the numbers anymore. But BP currently in the lead, 2-point advantage over Priyao. User Fifu starting to maybe make a little bit of an approach here on the upper leaderboard. Same with Jaguar and Dandelion Ghost. We'll see how the leaderboard continues to evolve as we move forward into the last third of our tournament. We've got Cuphead versus Vault Boy. Predict 9 for Cuphead. Predict 12 for Vault Boy. Or if you'd rather, predict 9 for Mii Fighter and 12 for Mii Fighter.
I have a question.
Yes, I'm here to answer.
This is an interesting night.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of fighters here who are not playable in the regular game.
Right?
Who do you think are some other characters from other games who might make interesting fighters?
Now, that's a great question. I think Mickey Mouse should have been a fighter. Mickey Mouse would have been a great one. Maybe with an echo fighter of Minnie Mouse. But we didn't get those. We got Sora instead. Huge disappointment for everybody. I was looking forward to Lucy from Whacked for the original Xbox, but she was deemed too inappropriate to make an appearance. I mentioned Gex earlier. Gex is a staple character in video game history, but yet Gex was not even considered for the roster here. And for my last pick, I will say maybe the fighter that was most snubbed of all votes when Sakurai did the voting competition. I believe Shrek did in fact win the voting competition, and yet Shrek was not included. So I'm a little bit disappointed in the lack of Shrek in Smash, but there's always hope for Smash 6.
These are great answers.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your question. Happy to answer. And Stuart Little, John Madden, Ralph Simonson, Felix the Mouse, Jerry from Tom and Jerry, Conker. All these are great options. Conker actually probably is a genuine reality, maybe, but maybe a little too raunchy for future Smash games. Who knows? On we go with match number 11. Predictions are closed.
I was thinking more along the lines of, GTA Trevor.
Oh, yeah?
Or Finding Nemo Dory. Or...
We don't have enough underwater characters in Smash.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Dory would be a great option. But she wasn't found in time, unfortunately.
She wasn't found in time. This is what everyone is saying.
Yeah. Now, Cuphead has to be careful here. He's not in a great position. Easily knocked out of this map. Small blast zone, but does manage to survive. Vault Boy had done all the early damage, but it is Cuphead doing most of the return damage at the moment. There is a Pokeball in play. Vault Boy is going to get it. It is Pyukumuku, so Cuphead's got to be a little bit careful. Manages to roll dodge that first Pyukumuku attack, but not the second one. Cuphead actually reflects Vault Boy's blast right back at him, I believe. And wow, Vault Boy actually goes out on his own accord! So there is another assist trophy. Girahim makes another appearance, this time for Vault Boy. Cuphead is gone! Actually thought he was going to get sent off the left side of the map, but goes off the right side of the map instead, as we are stage morphing away. Girahim struggling to stay on this particular map, and we see Sans up top making a reappearance. Cuphead uses the final smash immediately. Vault Boy is gone! So a very efficient game played by Cuphead in this instance. Cuphead will go home with that win, and we'll be going on to the semifinals against the winner of our Sonic-themed matchup between Knuckles and Tails. But predictions tonight, kind of all out of whack. Lots of very average predictions tonight, between like the 40 and 50% range. BP still in the lead, 2-point advantage over Priyao. Nobody is catching BP at the moment. Let's see how that changes as we go into our last quarterfinal matchup. All right, we've got Knuckles versus Tails, as I just alluded to. Maybe prophesized, only one of them can make it to the semifinals to take on Cuphead. Who is better equipped to do so? Is it Knuckles the Brawler or Tails the Gunner? Predict 14 for Knuckles. Predict 16 for Tails.
Knuckles under Tails?
Under Tails. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yep. Exactly. Now, Knuckles Another one of those characters that many people thought was actually going to make a roster appearance in Smash Ultimate. Did not do so. In as an assist trophy, much to many people's dismay. Tails, another candidate, although maybe less popular as Knuckles and Shadow. Make sure to get those votes in. Don't forget that making votes does get you entries into the consolation prize raffle at the end. You do have to be here in order to win the $5, so it does pay to stay engaged. Favorite Sonic game? You have to answer first, Trenton. What is your favorite Sonic game?
My favorite Sonic game is going to have to be Paper Mario. Not many people know this, but it is the first game that Sonic ever appeared in.
That's actually fascinating. I don't think I knew that. That's a great fact. Thank you for sharing. My favorite Sonic game, I've only ever played one Sonic game in my entire life, and it was the Sonic iPod Nano game, where you use your thumb on the circular button pad of the iPod Nano to make him go left or right. I don't know what game that was, but that was in fact my favorite Sonic game. I'm gonna have to check out Paper Mario for more Sonic content.
I was just joking. Sonic is not actually in Paper Mario. My favorite Sonic game is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games.
Okay, now that's a great one. That's a great one from 2008. Or maybe it was 2010, actually, I think, because it was a winter. No, it was not. It was 2008, I think. Somebody fact-checked me on that. I think it was 2008, back in the good old Obama days. Not that 2010 was not in the Obama days. On we go. Predictions are closed. Match number 12. Things are getting a bit weird on SmashTourney today.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Big Blue, Mute City, whatever this is. I don't know what this one is. Obama would have been a good fighter. That's true, Rookie Blunders. Although I think he may be a better speaker than a fighter. Unless he has a drone move, then he might be good. But I guess that would be more of like a Snake play, but Snake has been a pretty bad fighter in SmashTourney so far. Rookie Blunders and I are on the same page with that one.
SmashTourney.
Oh no, Knuckles! SDs! Actually, dies from the track there. Scizor in play for Tails. Knuckles is in so much trouble at the moment. Scizor, here to edgeguard at the moment, is gone. Master Ball over on the right side. This could be Knuckles' way back into the tournament. Needs to get that Master Ball, though. Has a long way to go. Walks into Tails' bomb instead. Master Ball is there. And Knuckles is saying he doesn't want it. He doesn't need it. He's going to win it the old-fashioned way with his fists. Master Ball not picked up. Assist trophy is. Here's Lin. This could be an instant KO on Tails. And it is. So Knuckles is back in it. Could have maybe had the Master Ball too. Doesn't need it. Does not need it. Although we will be stage morphing back shortly, I believe, to the F-Zero map. Oh wait, the edge guard! Knuckles SDs as an attempt to get the Tails, but not able to close that one out. And Tails will be moving on to take on Cuphead. Took down Sans, took down Knuckles, going for Cuphead next. It doesn't matter the franchise. Tails is always on your tail. Or something to that effect. Lots of people getting up there in the 20s now on the leaderboard, but it is still BP. 2 points ahead of anybody else, although Jaguar now in second place over Preout, who is 3 points behind with that Tails win. On we go to our semifinal matchups. We've got 3 matches left, guys. 3 matches left. SD's Nux. Okay, we got predict 3 for Samus, predict 8 for the Dragonborn, aka Skyrim, Vanquisher of the Bear, now I would say Samus might have this. I feel like Samus might go all the way. Samus being the only veteran of SmashTourney. This is like basketball playoffs. It's a whole different ball game. All these newcomers, they don't have this veteran experience that Samus has to bring to the table. Mr. Skyrim is washed. He has not evolved in however many years since Skyrim came out, like 15 years. Leo has gotten all 4 of their predictions right so far. That's actually a great point. 4-4. Just need to up that to 15 out of 15 for the gold prize. But you never know. Could still easily win. I think, Leo's got Dragonborn, so you never know what can happen. There's still 6 points of sponsors worth for Dragonborn as we move on. 9 votes in. Predictions are closed. Away we go. I mean, as it stands, Leo has never made an incorrect prediction in SmashTourney history.
2, 1, go!
All right. This is a good start for Dragonborn. Oh, goes for the spike, trying to end this early. Maybe going for it again. But Samus is able to recover, although she's playing very risky at the moment. Dragonborn cannot recover! It's an SD for Dragonborn after taking 0 damage. Too bold. Way too bold, as there is a Pokeball in play, and it looks like Dragonborn's got it. It is Blossom, but not going to be enough to actually do anything to Samus, but Dragonborn takes out Samus, and it's like the SD never even happened. Blossom is gone, so we are all tied up for the most part at 1 stock apiece, although Samus now starting to do all the damage to Dragonborn. Assist trophy over on the left if one of them wants to grab it. Samus thinking about it, although Dragonborn's gonna grab it. It's Waluigi. We saw Waluigi be extremely effective last time. Can he close the gap on Samus? Yeah, he does manage to stop Samus into the ground, although Samus has Final Smash available. Another assist trophy in play. Dragonborn's got another one. It's Starman, and oh my god, Waluigi is killed. Brutally, but Starman gets Samus, and Dragonborn comes back for the win. Didn't even need 2 stock to do it. He does it on 1, and it is Dragonborn moving on with the power of Leo in full force behind him. 5 of 5 for Leo at the moment. It's so begunver. True. That is so real and true, but it is BP in the lead. Jaguar is still 1 point behind Fifu, and Priao 3 points behind first place. We have two matches left. We've got one more semifinal and then the final. Who will take on Dragonborn in the final? Will it be Cuphead or Tails? Predict 9 for Cuphead. Predict 16 for Tails. Cuphead has had a strong showing thus far, but Tails looking to run the gauntlet through some tough franchises. If he manages to do this, he'll have gone through Undertale, his own franchise in Knuckles, Cuphead, and if he wins the whole thing, he'll be taking down Skyrim as well. Tails going for the true gauntlet tonight, but Cuphead has looked really strong. But it is another Gunner versus Gunner matchup, but there will be a Gunner taking on the Sword Fighter to close out the night. The Brawlers will not be represented. But the question is, which Gunner? Soul XOXO, welcome in. Welcome in. Just in time. Maybe you'll get the consolation prize. You never know. Every vote counts. All right, I'll give you guys a couple extra seconds in case anybody wants to get their votes in. Soul says that they will not oversleep prize smash number 42. They will not oversleep prize smash number 42. Yeah, if you say it enough times, it will happen. You can manifest it. You can manifest it for sure. But happy to have you here anyways. Predictions are closed, and away we go. Here's our second semifinal matchup. Gunner versus Gunner. Cuphead versus Tails. On a stage with potentially a lot of hazards here. Cuphead has all the initial damage. Tails showing that Speed doesn't necessarily matter, although Tails got to be careful not to get swept away by the current down there. We've seen it happen one too many times. Cuphead with the Pokeball. What's he got? It is Pyukumuku, who we've seen a lot tonight, although Pyukumuku may be a little too far away. You can pick up and throw Pyukumuku, though. That might be what Cuphead has to do here. I'm not sure that the CPUs know that they can pick him up, though. Okay, another Pokeball. This time it's Oshawott, who will miss everything, unfortunately. Claptrap jumping in the water down there, maybe trying to take out Tails. Not able to do so. Tails playing very evasively at the moment. Cuphead. Okay. The range disadvantage, maybe a little bit for Cuphead. Another assist trophy. This time, Cuphead's got another item. This time it's Mother Brain. Tails has to be careful here. This laser could be enough to actually get the KO. But no, actually, not quite. Tails has Final Smash available first and does use it right now. That might be what Tails needs in order to get back in it, and it is Tails at 177%, but manages to take down the first stock. Another assist trophy for Cuphead. This time it's burrowing Snagrid, but we're on Shadow Moses Island, which makes the knockback crazy. Tails is not out because of the barrier. It saves Tails. Cuphead says, goodbye, Tails, and now it is all tied up. There is a Pokeball, finally. Tails, he throws it and catches his own Pokeball. The stage morph almost catches Tails, but Cuphead at 60%. The Pokeball falls into the water, completely ineffective. Cuphead! Cuphead is gone! Cuphead.
Tails never fails.
I mean, that might be the truth of it tonight. Tails, with a very strong run, going to be taking on Dragonborn in the finals here. Jaguar with 29 points, 2 points ahead of BP. And it's all going to come down to this in our final matchup here. A Mii Fighter versus Mii Fighter matchup. Now, keep in mind that Trenton did predict at the beginning that Mii Fighter was going to win the tournament, and I think that he might be right about that. All right, predict 8 for Mii Fighter. Predict 16 for Mii Fighter. Dragonborn versus Tails. Predict 8 for Dragonborn. Predict 16 for Tails.
I have never been wrong.
You thinking Tails has this one? Or do you think Leo's going to go perfect on predictions?
I'm thinking that
actually, Leo's not even perfect. Leo got the last one wrong.
I think that we're looking at a nice, classic Skyrim versus Undertales.
Uh-huh. That is true.
Not
that
clickbait at 3 a.m. challenge.
Okay, and who wins?
I think the viewer wins.
That's true.
Naturally.
That's actually a great point. That's a great point. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think is going to win matchup number 15 of Pride Smash number 41. We stay winning, says Rookie Blunders. So true, bestie. Let's close up these predictions, and our final match of the night is underway. Who will take home the big prize? Jaguar is the one to beat. Ooh, way to go. New follower from Flamboyant. I cannot read that at the moment because we have action, but thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry for bothering you. Thank you so much. Okay, on we go. We've got a classic, Final Destination matchup here. So far, Dragonborn looking pretty good, has about 2 times the advantage over Tails, gets Samurai Goro, so Tails has to take on 2 people. Hasn't been a problem for Tails so far tonight, taking down every franchise, looking to take down F-Zero as well. All right, Dragonborn, using the sword to his advantage. Tails at 150% of Pokeball for Dragonborn as well. It's Blossom puts Tails to sleep. Tails is gone! Goodbye, Tails! And now, Dragonborn looking to take this one home.
Wow! Incredible!
Ooh, Rookie Blunders, thank you for the gift sub on behalf of maybe Margot 2 Tarufai or something of that nature. I don't know what just happened. Well, thank you for the gift sub anyways. Ashley comes out for Tails, but it might be too far away. Tails has Final Smash available right now, but is it enough? Positionally, Dragonborn has to be very careful. All right, Tails, use it or lose it. This is the time to use it. Tails, it's ticking down. Gotta use it. He is not gonna use it. Goodbye Final Smash for Tails. Dragonborn, though, may get his Final Smash, so Tails has to play very carefully here, as we are gonna stage morph back, but can Tails recover? Yes, but only barely. Shovel Knight comes out on behalf of the Dragonborn. Tails is gonna have to run through this gauntlet as well, but Dragonborn uses the Final Smash. Can Tails recover? Yes he can. Assist trophy in play for Tails. It is Takamaru back for the third time tonight. But Tails is stuck from Shovel Knight and the up smash, not quite enough. Tails is still alive. Dragonborn, is able to recover. Takamaru is gone. The Pokeball is gone. Tails has it. It's Beware. Beware is stopping his way over to the Dragonborn. Uppercut. He's gone. We are tied. It is very close. Tails at 100% though. A perfect block from Tails. It's not over yet. Staryu in play for Dragonborn. And the sword play will best Tails in the end. The Dragonborn, with a bit of a Fusro move, does manage to get that win. So Dragonborn will take home the win. Jaguar with another tournament win. Incredible. Congratulations to Jaguar. I think that's Jaguar's 4th win overall. It's been a minute, but it's always nice to see him at the top of the leaderboard. $10 to you, Jaguar. Congratulations to you, sir. But honestly, user Fifu, 10 of 15, 2/3 predictions correct. That's pretty impressive. Got to give it to user Fifu as well. Wasn't even really close. Nobody really came close to that. Although I guess Degaboo did have 9 of 13. Maybe those 2 extra could have put him over the top of Fifu. But no, it is Fifu with the best prediction rate tonight. Jaguar with the win overall. Predict I'm a lose, says user Fifu. So true. All right. With that, let's move over to the raffle screen. Let's draw a raffle winner for those of you who have stuck around to the very end, and then we'll take a look at Jaguar's picks and see how he did overall with those 8 of 13. Here's the full leaderboard in case you're curious where you ended up. Pretty good spread. Honestly, people kind of turned it around in the second half with predictions. It was looking grim to start things out, but pretty good. And a great first performance from Leo, by the way. 6 of 7. Very, very easily able to take home a win next time. Even got the correct sponsor in his first ever showing, but not enough predictions to overcome Jaguar's first place win with 30 points. All right. As always, co-caster probably going to get this win anyways, so good luck to you, Trenton, and good luck to everybody else. And like I said, number on the right is how many entries you have. In case you're curious where we end up, consolation prize goes to Leo! Hey, congrats! First time in and gets the consolation prize win with only 7 votes too, so congratulations. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good luck. So $5 to you, sir. If you are not already in the Discord, exclamation point Discord in the chat. Send me a message. I will get you your I will get you your winnings in whatever way you'd like. Nintendo eShop card, Venmo, whatever you want. I'll get it to you. Join the Discord. And the Discord's also nice for anybody else who's not yet in it. I think probably almost everybody in this chat is already in the Discord server, but I do post the roster there early in case you ever want to sponsor ahead of time. You can sponsor anytime on Tuesday in case you can't be here right at stream start to potentially give you an edge with potentially 12 extra points. But congratulations to Leo, congratulations to Jaguar, and thank you to everybody for tuning in. Let's head back to the end game screen here and take a look at Dragonborn celebrating that win. And let's see how Jaguar did, shall we? A rough first half for Jaguar, only 4 of 8, but does bring it home with those Tails predictions. Even got the win despite Tails not taking home the win. Don't see that every day, but a very strong prediction performance from Jaguar, considering only 13 in, missed the 5th round, missed the 11th round, but that's okay. That's okay. GG to everybody. That was a fun one. And thank you, Trenton, by the way. This was a great tournament. Well, we'll have to run this back at some point and see. I mean, I feel like there's a lot left on the table here. I feel like a lot of people are going to want revenge. Maybe Cuphead. Maybe Sans. Who knows? Lots of
even
fighters.
Bomberman.
Maybe even Bomberman. Maybe even him. One of the worst performers of the night. But it had to happen to somebody. Loved the all Mii's idea. See, Trenton, you're a genius, a creative genius. Thank you for joining me on the cast, sir. I very much appreciate it. It was a pleasure to have you on at long last.
Minecraft pig snubbed.
So true. Anything you want to say to chat before we go?
Reaper. Amen.
Amen. All right. Now that's great. That's great. Let's see. Anybody have anybody that we should raid? Anybody have anybody that we should raid? Drop a name in the chat. I will send us their way. Otherwise, I'll just find somebody that's already in my followers. Can we raid Amiibo Fight? That sounds perfect for what we did today. Let's do that. Raid Amiibo Fight. Let's do it. Raid created. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully by next week, I'll have the 1-year anniversary stream form updated. I'll also put it in the Discord, so join the Discord if you haven't already. It'll be there. You guys will be able to sign up with whatever fighter you want. Otherwise, I think that's it for me. Trenton, thank you. Jaguar, congratulations. Leo, congratulations. And thanks for all the subs tonight, guys, and the follows. Much appreciated. Say hello to Amiibo Fight for me. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.